Imagine fresh homegrown produce at your fingertips, regardless of the season. Picture vibrant flowers brightening your living space, even in the depths of winter. This is the magic of indoor gardening, a world where you can cultivate a thriving ecosystem within the comfort of your own home. No longer limited by outdoor space or unpredictable weather, indoor gardening empowers you to take control of your food production and create a sanctuary of natural beauty. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a curious beginner, the allure of indoor gardening is undeniable. Indoor gardening is experiencing a remarkable surge in popularity, fueled by a growing desire for healthier lifestyles and increased environmental awareness. What was once a niche hobby is now embraced by people from all walks of life, driven by the desire to reconnect with nature and cultivate their own food. By bringing gardens indoors, we can overcome the limitations of traditional agriculture and create a more sustainable and resilient food system. Studies have shown that indoor plants can improve air quality, reduce stress levels, and boost mood and productivity. Whether you're looking to grow your own food or enhance your living space, indoor gardening offers a world of possibilities. Indoor gardening is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. It encompasses a diverse range of techniques, systems, and plant varieties, each with its own unique advantages and challenges. From traditional soil-based methods to cutting-edge hydroponic and aeroponic systems, the world of indoor gardening offers a spectrum of options to suit your space, budget, and experience level. The diversity of plants you can grow indoors is equally impressive, from leafy greens and herbs to dwarf fruit trees and exotic flowers. With careful planning and the right knowledge, you can create a thriving indoor garden that produces a bounty of fresh, flavorful food year-round. Embarking on your indoor gardening journey can be an incredibly rewarding experience, filled with discovery and learning. This guide will serve as your roadmap, empowering you to navigate the world of indoor gardening with confidence and achieve success, no matter your experience level. We'll start by demystifying the different growing techniques, from soil-based gardening to hydroponics, aeroponics, and aquaponics. You'll gain a comprehensive understanding of the environmental factors that influence plant growth indoors, including temperature, humidity, light, and air quality. By the end of this journey, you'll have the knowledge and confidence to create your own thriving indoor garden. Embracing the soil, a traditional approach. For generations, soil has been the foundation of agriculture, providing plants with the nutrients, structure, and microbial life they need to thrive. Soil-based indoor gardening brings this time-tested approach indoors, allowing you to cultivate a wide variety of plants in a familiar and forgiving medium. One of the key advantages of soil-based gardening is its accessibility and ease of use. Soil is readily available at garden centers and online retailers, and most people have some experience with potting mix, making it a comfortable starting point for beginners. However, soil can be heavy and messy, making it less than ideal for indoor spaces where cleanliness is a priority. Hydroponics, diving into soilless cultivation. Imagine a garden where plants grow not in soil but in a nutrient-rich water solution, their roots suspended in a carefully controlled environment. Hydroponics eliminates the need for soil, replacing it with an inert growing medium such as coco coir. Hydroponics eliminates the need for soil, replacing it with an inert growing medium such as perlite. Hydroponics eliminates the need for soil, replacing it with an inert growing medium such as rock wool. By delivering nutrients directly to the roots, hydroponic systems eliminate the need for plants to expend energy searching for food in the soil. This results in faster growth rates, higher yields, and shorter harvest cycles, making it an attractive option for both commercial and home growers. Taking to the air, exploring aeroponics. In the realm of soilless growing, aeroponics takes center stage as a cutting-edge technique that pushes the boundaries of plant growth. Unlike hydroponics, Where roots are submerged in a nutrient solution, aeroponics suspends plant roots in the air, periodically misting them with a fine nutrient-rich spray. This unique approach offers unparalleled aeration to the root system, allowing plants to breathe freely and absorb oxygen more efficiently. However, the reliance on misting systems requires a higher level of technical expertise and vigilance. Aquaponics, the symbiotic dance of plants and fish. Imagine a closed-loop ecosystem where fish and plants coexist harmoniously, each benefiting from the other's presence. In an aquaponic system, fish waste provides a natural source of nutrients for plants. This nutrient-rich water is then circulated to the plants, providing them with the essential elements they need for growth. In turn, plants act as natural filters, absorbing excess nutrients from the water, purifying it for the fish. Vertical farming reaching new heights in urban agriculture. In the heart of bustling cities where space is a luxury and access to fresh food can be limited, vertical farming emerges as a beacon of innovation and sustainability. This revolutionary approach to agriculture takes indoor gardening to new heights, literally, by growing crops in vertically stacked layers, maximizing space utilization. Vertical farms are typically housed in controlled environments, where factors like light, temperature, humidity, and CO2 levels are carefully regulated to optimize plant growth. By growing up instead of out, vertical farms dramatically reduce the land footprint required for agriculture, making them ideal for densely populated urban areas. Hybrid systems, blending the best of both worlds. In the world of indoor gardening, innovation knows no bounds, and hybrid systems embody this spirit by seamlessly blending the advantages of different growing techniques. Hybrid systems offer a flexible approach, allowing growers to leverage the strengths of various methods while mitigating their limitations. For instance, a hybrid system might combine the familiarity and microbial benefits of soil-based gardening for certain crops with the efficiency and control of hydroponics for others. Growers can experiment with different combinations to create a system that perfectly suits their space, budget, and desired crops. Choosing the right system for your needs. With such a diverse array of indoor gardening techniques at your fingertips, selecting the optimal system for your specific needs can feel like navigating a labyrinth of possibilities. For beginners seeking simplicity and familiarity, soil-based gardening offers an accessible and forgiving entry point. Hydroponics, with its faster growth rates and precise nutrient control, appeals to those seeking efficiency and maximized yields. Ultimately, the best system is the one that aligns most harmoniously with your individual circumstances and aspirations. The temperature balancing act. Just like us, plants have their comfort zones when it comes to temperature. Most edible plants prefer daytime temperatures between 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 24 degrees Celsius. Maintaining consistent temperatures is key, as drastic fluctuations can stress plants, making them more susceptible to pests and diseases. Simple measures like insulation, sealing drafts, and strategically placing your garden away from heat or cold sources can make a big difference. Humidity. Finding the sweet spot for indoor plants. Humidity, the amount of moisture in the air, often gets overlooked, but it's just as crucial as temperature for happy indoor plants. The ideal humidity range for most plants during their vegetative stage is between 50 to 70%. Simple tools like hygrometers help you monitor humidity levels, while humidifiers add moisture to the air during dry spells. Proper ventilation is another critical factor in humidity control, as good air circulation helps prevent stagnant pockets of moisture where mold and mildew thrive. We often take breathing for granted, but for plants, especially those confined indoors, fresh air is a lifeline. Just like us, plants need oxygen for respiration, the process of converting nutrients into energy. And while they release oxygen during photosynthesis, they also consume it, especially at night. Moreover, plants rely on carbon dioxide as a building block for photosynthesis, the process of converting light energy into sugars for growth. While the ambient carbon dioxide levels in our homes are usually sufficient for basic plant survival, enriching the air with additional carbon dioxide can significantly boost growth rates and yields, especially for high-performing plants. Maintaining good air quality in your indoor garden is all about balance. Proper ventilation is key, ensuring a constant supply of fresh air rich in oxygen. Exhaust fans, strategically placed vents, or even a gentle breeze from an open window can work wonders in keeping the air moving and preventing the buildup of stale air. When it comes to carbon dioxide enrichment, several options exist, from simple DIY solutions like placing a bucket of compost in your grow space to more sophisticated methods like carbon dioxide generators or tanks. The level of carbon dioxide enrichment you choose depends on your plant's needs, your budget, and the scale of your indoor garden. Light, the lifeblood of photosynthesis, plays a pivotal role in the plant world. It's the energy source that fuels their growth, dictates their flowering cycles, and ultimately determines their success. While outdoor plants bask in the abundant rays of the sun, indoor gardeners must become masters of artificial illumination, replicating the sun's power to nurture their leafy companions. Choosing the right type of grow light is paramount. The market offers a dazzling array of options, each with its own pros and cons. LED lights, known for their energy efficiency, low heat output, and customizable light spectrum, have become increasingly popular. Fluorescent lights, particularly CFLs and T5S, are a budget-friendly choice, suitable for small-scale setups or for supplementing natural light. And then there are HID lights, the powerhouses of the grow light world, favored by commercial growers for their high-intensity output. Once you've selected the right type of grow light, understanding light intensity and photo period becomes crucial. Light intensity, measured in micromoles per square meter per second, refers to the amount of light energy reaching your plants. Different plants have different light requirements, with seedlings and low-light plants thriving at lower intensities, while fruiting and flowering plants demanding higher intensities for optimal growth. Photoperiod, on the other hand, refers to the duration of light exposure plants receive in a 24-hour cycle. Manipulating the photoperiod allows you to influence your plant's growth stages, triggering flowering in some plants while encouraging vegetative growth in others. Choosing the right grow lights is only half the battle. The other half lies in strategically positioning them to ensure your plants receive optimal illumination for robust growth and bountiful yields. Light placement and coverage are crucial factors in maximizing the efficiency of your indoor garden and preventing common issues like light burn or uneven growth. The distance between your grow lights and your plants is critical. Placing lights too close can lead to light burn, scorching delicate leaves, and hindering growth. Conversely, placing lights too far away reduces light intensity, resulting in leggy, stretched-out plants desperately reaching for those precious photons. As a general rule of thumb, LED grow lights with their lower heat output can be placed closer to plants than their HID counterparts. Start with a distance of 12 to 18 inches between the light source and the top of your plants, adjusting as needed based on your specific light and plant type. HID lights, on the other hand, require a greater distance due to their higher heat output. A starting point of 18 to 24 inches is recommended, again adjusting based on your setup. Ensuring even light coverage across your entire growing area is essential for uniform plant growth. Strategically positioning your lights, using reflective materials like mylar on the walls of your grow space, and employing techniques like light rotation can help distribute light evenly, preventing one side of your plants from outpacing the other. In the world of indoor gardening, light optimization is an ongoing pursuit, a delicate dance between providing sufficient illumination for robust plant growth while avoiding the pitfalls of excess light or uneven coverage. Regular monitoring and adjustments are key to ensuring your plants receive the perfect amount of light throughout their life cycle. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to optimize light in your indoor garden is to observe your plants closely. They are masters of nonverbal communication, and their leaves will tell you volumes about their light needs. Leaves that appear pale or yellowed especially in the lower canopy, may indicate insufficient light intensity. Conversely, leaves exhibiting signs of browning or curling at the edges could be a sign of light burn, signaling the need to increase the distance between your lights and your plants. Investing in a light meter, a handy tool that measures light intensity, can provide valuable insights into the actual light levels reaching your plants. This allows you to fine-tune your lighting setup, ensuring each plant receives the optimal amount of light for its specific needs. Remember, light optimization is not a one-time task but an ongoing process. As your plants grow and their light requirements change, adjustments to your lighting setup may be necessary. By staying attentive to your plant's needs and embracing the principles of light optimization, you'll be well on your way to cultivating a thriving indoor garden. Just like us, plants need a balanced diet to thrive. But instead of proteins, carbs, and fats, their menu consists of essential nutrients, the building blocks of life that fuel their growth, development, and overall well-being. Understanding these nutritional needs is fundamental to successful indoor gardening. Think of plant nutrients as letters in an alphabet, each playing a crucial role in the plant's life cycle. Macronutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are the heavy hitters required in larger quantities. They form the backbone of plant growth, supporting everything from leafy green development to flower and fruit production. Micronutrients, while needed in smaller amounts, are equally important. These trace elements, such as iron, zinc, and manganese, act like vitamins, playing vital roles in various plant processes, including photosynthesis, enzyme activity, and chlorophyll production. A deficiency in any of these essential nutrients can manifest in a variety of symptoms, from stunted growth and yellowing leaves to poor flowering and reduced yields. Recognizing these telltale signs early on is crucial for diagnosing and addressing nutrient imbalances before they escalate into major problems. In the intricate world of plant nutrition, pH often takes a back seat to the more glamorous roles of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. However, this often overlooked factor plays a pivotal role in determining whether your plants can actually access and utilize those essential nutrients. Think of pH as the gatekeeper of nutrient availability, regulating the flow of nourishment to your plant's roots. pH, a measure of acidity or alkalinity, is represented on a scale of 0 to 14, with 7 being neutral. Values below 7 indicate acidity, while values above 7 indicate alkalinity. For optimal nutrient uptake, most plants prefer a slightly acidic environment, typically in the pH range of 5.5 to 6.5. When the pH veers too far from this ideal range, certain nutrients become less available for plants to absorb, even if they are present in the soil or nutrient solution. For instance, in overly acidic conditions, iron and manganese become more soluble and readily available, while phosphorus may become locked up, leading to deficiencies. Conversely, in overly alkaline conditions, iron, manganese, and zinc may become less available, hindering plant growth. Maintaining the optimal pH range is crucial for ensuring your plants have access to the full spectrum of essential nutrients. Regular pH testing, using a simple pH meter or test kit, allows you to monitor and adjust the pH of your growing medium as needed, keeping your plants well-fed and thriving. Section 3. Irrigation, quenching the thirst of indoor plants. Water, the elixir of life, is as essential for plants as it is for us. It acts as a solvent for nutrients, transporting them from the roots to the leaves, stems, and fruits, where they are needed for growth and development. Moreover, water plays a crucial role in photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert light energy into sugars for growth. However, just as too little water can lead to dehydration and stress, too much water can be equally detrimental, suffocating roots and creating a breeding ground for root rot and other diseases. Finding the right balance is key to keeping your indoor plants happy and hydrated. The frequency and amount of watering required depend on a variety of factors, including plant type, pot size, growing medium, environmental conditions, and the plant's stage of growth. As a general rule, it's best to water deeply, allowing the water to penetrate the entire root zone, and then allow the growing medium to dry out slightly between waterings. Overwatering is a common mistake among indoor gardeners, often leading to more harm than good. One way to avoid this pitfall is to feel the weight of the pot before watering. If the pot feels heavy, it's likely still holding enough moisture. If it feels light, it's time to give your plant a drink. Section 4. Soil, the living foundation of traditional gardens. For centuries, soil has been the bedrock of agriculture, providing plants with the nutrients, structure, and microbial life they need to thrive. This complex and dynamic ecosystem, teeming with beneficial bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms, plays a crucial role in breaking down organic matter, releasing nutrients in a form readily available to plants, and contributing to a thriving underground network that supports plant health. When choosing a soil mix for your indoor garden, it's essential to select a blend that is well-draining, aerated, and rich in organic matter. Heavy, compacted soils can suffocate roots, while overly loose soils may drain too quickly, leading to nutrient loss and inconsistent moisture levels. A good soil mix for indoor plants often includes a combination of ingredients, such as peat moss or coco coir for water retention, perlite or vermiculite for aeration and drainage, and compost or worm castings for a boost of organic matter and beneficial microbes. Maintaining healthy soil is an ongoing process. Regularly amending your soil with compost or other organic matter helps replenish nutrients, improve soil structure, and support the beneficial microbes that contribute to a thriving ecosystem. Section 5. Hydroponic Solutions, Precision Nutrition Delivery. In the realm of soilless gardening, where plants derive their sustenance not from the earth, but from carefully crafted nutrient solutions, precision becomes paramount. These liquid concoctions, tailored to meet the specific needs of different plant species and growth stages, deliver essential nutrients directly to the roots, bypassing the complexities of soil chemistry and offering unparalleled control over the plant's diet. Hydroponic nutrient solutions typically consist of a base nutrient formula, providing the essential macronutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium and micronutrients in balanced ratios. These base nutrients are often available in two parts: a grow formula, higher in nitrogen to support leafy green development during the vegetative stage, and a bloom formula, higher in phosphorus and potassium to promote flower and fruit production during the flowering and fruiting stages. In addition to the base nutrients, hydroponic growers often supplement their solutions with specific additives, such as calcium-magnesium supplements, silica, or beneficial microbes to address specific plant needs or enhance growth and yields. Maintaining the optimal concentration and balance of nutrients in the hydroponic solution is crucial for plant health. Regular monitoring, using an EC meter to measure the electrical conductivity of the solution, which reflects its nutrient concentration, allows you to make adjustments as needed, ensuring your plants receive a consistent and balanced diet. Whether you choose to cultivate your indoor garden in the comforting embrace of soil or the streamlined efficiency of a hydroponic system, fertilization plays a pivotal role in providing your plants with the essential nutrients they need to thrive. Just like us, plants have appetites, and those appetites change throughout their life cycle. For soil-based gardens, fertilization replenishes the nutrients that plants gradually deplete from the soil over time. Organic fertilizers derived from natural sources like compost, worm castings, or bone meal release nutrients slowly, improving soil structure and promoting beneficial microbial activity. Synthetic fertilizers, on the other hand, deliver nutrients more quickly and in precise ratios, offering greater control over the nutrient profile. In hydroponic systems where plants lack access to the natural nutrient reserves of soil, fertilization is an ongoing process. Regularly monitoring the nutrient solution's EC and pH levels allows you to adjust the nutrient concentration and balance as needed, ensuring your plants receive a consistent and optimal supply of nourishment. Understanding the specific nutrient requirements of your plants, choosing the right type of fertilizer, and applying it at the appropriate time and dosage are essential aspects of successful indoor gardening. By mastering the art of fertilization, you can provide your plants with the nutritional support they need to flourish, rewarding you with bountiful harvests and vibrant blooms. Even with the best intentions and a well-planned approach, nutrient deficiencies can sometimes plague our indoor gardens, manifesting in a variety of ways that can leave us scratching our heads and wondering what went wrong. Recognizing these telltale signs early on is crucial for diagnosing the problem and implementing corrective measures before it escalates into a major setback. One of the first signs of a nutrient deficiency often appears in the leaves, those delicate solar panels that power plant growth. Nitrogen, a key player in chlorophyll production, often takes center stage when it comes to deficiency symptoms. A lack of nitrogen can manifest as a general yellowing of older leaves, starting at the tips and progressing inward, as the plant diverts this mobile nutrient to newer growth. Phosphorus, essential for root development, energy transfer, and flower and fruit production, can also signal its absence through leaf discoloration. Phosphorus-deficient plants may exhibit stunted growth, with older leaves turning a dark green or purplish hue, sometimes with reddish-purple veins. Potassium, crucial for water regulation, nutrient transport, and overall plant vigor, can manifest its deficiency in a variety of ways. Look for brown scorching or yellowing along the edges of older leaves, a telltale sign of potassium deficiency. Just like we seek comfortable and supportive homes, plants thrive when their roots have ample space to spread, breathe, and access the nutrients and water they need. Choosing the right container for your indoor garden is more than just an aesthetic decision. It's a fundamental aspect of creating an environment where your plants can flourish. The size of the container plays a crucial role in determining the plant's growth potential. A container that's too small will restrict root growth, leading to stunted plants, nutrient deficiencies, and frequent watering. On the other hand, a container that's too large can lead to overwatering, as the excess soil retains moisture for longer periods, potentially suffocating roots and creating a breeding ground for root rot. The material of the container also influences the plant's well-being. Porous materials like terracotta or unglazed ceramic allow for better air circulation and evaporation, which can be beneficial for plants that prefer drier conditions. However, they also require more frequent watering. Non-porous materials like plastic or glazed ceramic retain moisture for longer periods, making them suitable for plants that prefer consistently moist soil. Drainage holes are non-negotiable when it comes to container choice. They allow excess water to escape, preventing root rot and ensuring the growing medium doesn't become waterlogged. A saucer placed beneath the container can catch any runoff, protecting your furniture and floors. Section 3. Supporting acts, providing structural support for your plants. As our indoor gardens flourish, reaching for the light with newfound vigor, some plants may require a helping hand to stay upright and maintain their structural integrity. Providing support not only prevents stems from breaking under the weight of their own foliage or fruits, but also optimizes light exposure and air circulation, creating a more conducive environment for growth. For vining plants such as tomatoes, cucumbers, or beans, a sturdy trellis or stake provides a vertical framework for them to climb, maximizing their vertical growing space and preventing them from sprawling across the floor. As the plants grow, gently tie their stems to the support structure using soft plant ties or twine, avoiding tight knots that could damage the delicate stems. For bushier plants, such as peppers or eggplants, a tomato cage or a similar circular support structure can provide gentle support, preventing the branches from drooping under the weight of their fruits. As the plants grow, adjust the cage accordingly, ensuring it provides adequate support without constricting the plant's growth. Even smaller, less demanding plants can benefit from a little extra support. Small stakes or bamboo skewers inserted into the soil near the base of the plant can help keep stems upright, especially for plants with top-heavy flowers or those prone to flopping. Section 4. Pruning and training shaping your indoor garden. Pruning, often perceived as an act of subtraction, is, in essence, an investment in your plant's future, directing its energy towards desired growth and maximizing its potential within the confines of your indoor space. By selectively removing unwanted or overcrowded branches, you improve air circulation, reduce the risk of diseases, and encourage bushier, more productive plants. The timing and techniques of pruning vary depending on the plant species and its growth habit. For most plants, pruning is best done during the early morning hours, allowing the wounds to dry and heal before nightfall. Always use sharp, clean pruning shears to make clean cuts, minimizing stress on the plant and reducing the risk of infection. For vining plants, such as tomatoes, pinch off the suckers, those small shoots that emerge from the joint between the main stem and a leaf branch. Suckers divert energy away from fruit production, so removing them channels the plant's resources towards growing larger, more flavorful tomatoes. For bushier plants, such as herbs or leafy greens, regular pinching back of the growing tips encourages lateral branching, creating a bushier, more compact plant with increased leaf production. Section 5. Harvest time. Reaping the rewards of your labor. After weeks of nurturing your indoor garden, tending to its every need, the moment arrives when you can finally savor the fruits, or vegetables, or herbs of your labor harvest time. This eagerly anticipated event marks the culmination of your efforts, a testament to your dedication, and a celebration of the bounty that nature, with a little help from us, can provide. The ideal time to harvest your indoor crops depends on the specific plant species and the desired flavor profile. Leafy greens, such as lettuce, spinach, or kale, are typically ready for harvest when the leaves reach a suitable size and before they start to bolt or flower. Harvesting in the morning, when the leaves are at their crispest, ensures optimal flavor and texture. Herbs, those aromatic culinary treasures, can be harvested throughout the growing season, snipping off individual leaves or stems as needed. Regular harvesting encourages bushier growth and a continuous supply of fresh flavors. For fruiting plants such as tomatoes, peppers, or cucumbers, the harvest window depends on the desired ripeness. Tomatoes, for instance, are often picked slightly green and allowed to ripen indoors, while peppers are typically harvested when they reach their full size and desired color. Stepping into the world of indoor gardening often feels like curating a living tapestry, carefully selecting plant companions that will not only thrive in the controlled environment we create, but also complement each other in terms of growth habits, light requirements, and even flavor profiles. The plants we choose become our indoor companions, sharing our living spaces and gracing our tables with their fresh, vibrant flavors. When making these selections, it's essential to consider the limitations and advantages of our indoor growing environment. Leafy greens, such as lettuce, spinach, and kale, are renowned for their adaptability to indoor conditions and their relatively short growing cycles, making them ideal candidates for beginner gardeners eager to savor the fruits of their labor. Herbs, those aromatic culinary treasures, are equally well suited for indoor cultivation, transforming our kitchens into fragrant oases reminiscent of a Tuscan countryside. Basil, with its sweet anise-like flavor, thrives in warm, sunny spots, while thyme, with its earthy, slightly minty notes, prefers a drier environment. For those seeking a more challenging yet equally rewarding endeavor, dwarf varieties of fruiting plants, such as tomatoes, peppers, and strawberries, offer the tantalizing possibility of enjoying homegrown sweetness year-round. These compact varieties, bred for their smaller stature and adaptability to container gardening, bring a touch of summer's bounty to our indoor spaces. In the intricate web of life, plants, like people, often thrive in the company of compatible companions. Companion planting, a time-honored gardening practice, recognizes these synergistic relationships, strategically pairing plants that enhance each other's growth, deter pests, or improve pollination, creating a harmonious ecosystem within our indoor gardens. One of the classic examples of companion planting involves the dynamic duo of basil and tomatoes. Basil, with its pungent aroma, acts as a natural deterrent to tomato hornworms, those voracious caterpillars that can decimate tomato plants seemingly overnight. In turn, tomatoes provide shade to the basil, protecting its delicate leaves from scorching and intense sunlight. Marigolds, with their cheerful blooms and pungent fragrance, are renowned for their pest-repelling properties, deterring aphids, whiteflies, and even nematodes, those microscopic soil-dwelling creatures that can wreak havoc on plant roots. Planting marigolds alongside vegetables or herbs can create a natural barrier against these common garden pests. Beyond pest control, companion planting can also improve pollination rates, especially in enclosed environments like indoor gardens where natural pollinators may be scarce. Planting bee-attracting flowers such as calendula or borage alongside fruiting plants can entice these buzzing allies into your indoor space, increasing the chances of successful pollination and a bountiful harvest. Imagine a garden where the bounty never ends, where fresh homegrown produce graces your table week after week, season after season. This dream of a continuous harvest, a testament to the gardener's foresight and planning, can become a reality through the strategic implementation of staggered planting. Staggered planting, as the name suggests, involves sowing seeds or transplanting seedlings at regular intervals, rather than all at once. This simple yet effective technique ensures a continuous supply of fresh produce by creating a succession of harvests, preventing the feast or famine scenario that can occur when all your plants mature simultaneously. For fast-growing crops like lettuce, spinach, or radishes, staggering your plantings every 2 to 3 weeks can provide a steady stream of fresh greens throughout the growing season. As one batch reaches maturity, another is well on its way, ensuring you always have a fresh salad within arm's reach. For slower-growing crops like tomatoes, peppers, or cucumbers, consider staggering your plantings every 3 to 4 weeks. This will not only extend your harvest window, but also prevent your indoor garden from becoming overwhelmed by a sudden influx of ripe produce. Section 4. From Seed to Supper, Propagating Your Indoor Garden. The journey from seed to supper, a testament to the power of nature and the nurturing hand of the gardener, begins with the simple act of sowing a seed, a tiny vessel of life packed with the potential to transform sunlight, water, and nutrients into a bounty of fresh, flavorful food. Propagating your indoor garden from seed offers a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that rivals the joy of harvesting the fruits of your labor. Before sowing seeds, it's essential to provide a suitable growing medium, a nurturing cradle where those tiny seeds can germinate and send forth their roots. Seed-starting mixes, specifically formulated to provide the optimal balance of moisture retention, drainage, and nutrients for delicate seedlings, are readily available at garden centers and online retailers. Once you've selected your seed-starting mix, fill your seed trays or pots, leaving a small space at the top to prevent water from overflowing during watering. Using your finger or a pencil, create shallow indentations in the soil, following the recommended planting depth for each seed type. Gently place the seeds in the indentations, 1 seed per hole, and cover them lightly with soil. After sowing the seeds, mist the soil surface gently with water, ensuring it's evenly moist but not waterlogged. Cover the trays or pots with a humidity dome or a clear plastic wrap to create a warm, humid environment conducive to germination. Place the trays in a warm, well-lit location, out of direct sunlight, and monitor the soil moisture regularly, misting as needed to keep it consistently moist. Section 1. A Garden of Possibilities Indoors and Beyond. As we've journeyed together through the ins and outs of indoor gardening, from the grounding familiarity of soil to the sleek efficiency of hydroponics, we've unearthed a world of possibilities waiting to be cultivated within the comfort of our own homes. We've explored the delicate dance of temperature and humidity, the crucial role of light in fueling plant growth, and the intricate art of providing our indoor gardens with the nourishment they need to thrive. We've seen how companion planting can foster harmonious relationships between plant allies, how staggered planting ensures a continuous harvest, and how the simple act of sowing a seed connects us to the miracle of life unfolding before our very eyes. But perhaps most importantly, we've discovered that indoor gardening is more than just a hobby. It's a journey of connection, a celebration of nature's bounty, and a testament to the human spirit's innate desire to nurture and create. Whether you're drawn to the therapeutic rhythm of tending to a windowsill herb garden, or the technological allure of a fully automated hydroponic system, indoor gardening offers a path to reconnect with the natural world, to savor the flavors of homegrown freshness, and to cultivate a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of life. Section 2. Your indoor oasis awaits. The beauty of indoor gardening lies in its accessibility and adaptability. No matter the size of your living space, the constraints of your budget, or your level of gardening experience, there's an indoor garden waiting to be brought to life. A sunny windowsill can transform into a thriving herb garden. A spare closet can become a haven for leafy greens, and even a dimly lit corner can host a vibrant collection of low-light plants. Don't be afraid to start small, to experiment, and to learn from your experiences. Every seed sown, every sprout nurtured, and every harvest celebrated brings you one step closer to creating an indoor oasis that reflects your unique style and satisfies your gardening aspirations. Embrace the journey, seek out resources and communities that share your passion, and allow the joy of indoor gardening to blossom in your life. The rewards of indoor gardening extend far beyond the tangible bounty of fresh, flavorful food. It's a journey that nourishes the soul, cultivates patience and resilience, and connects us to the rhythms of the natural world in a way that few other hobbies can replicate. Section 3. Happy Growing. As we conclude our exploration of indoor gardening, remember that you hold the seeds of possibility in your hands. The knowledge you've gained, the techniques you've learned, and the passion you've cultivated will serve you well as you embark on your own indoor gardening adventures. Whether you choose to cultivate a single pot of herbs or transform your entire home into a verdant paradise, approach the journey with an open mind, a curious spirit, and a deep appreciation for the wonders of the natural world. And remember, the most important ingredient in any successful garden is the love and care you pour into it. So go forth and grow. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the triumphs, and savor the journey. Your indoor oasis awaits, brimming with the promise of fresh flavors, vibrant colors, and a renewed connection to the heart of nature.